Good evening, everybody. I'm Wu Beasley, and you are now watching The Dead Arm Dentist. Peace to my man Just Mark behind the scenes as always. And we're going to get into the meat and potatoes of this video. I knew Tszyu was going to beat Errol Spence, and I think a lot of you too, people out there as well, know that Errol Spence was going to lose to Tszyu. Everybody, if you know your history of boxing, how many times did Sugar Ray Leonard retire and come back? Didn't look good, but still got the victories and came back. You know, Errol Spence is not technically sound as Sugar Ray Leonard, but he was a press on, press forward, iron type of fighter. When I mean iron, I mean like you iron your clothes to get the wrinkles out. So what I'm saying is, me, myself, personally, I knew what was going to happen. I was listening to Sean Zito, shout out to Sean Zito, with his commentary, and there was some hope for Spence, just hearing, you know, how well he was doing in the early rounds, but he was throwing too many punches, and then he tired down. And then Tszyu waited, started picking him apart, knocking him off balance. I really believe that Tszyu carried him like groceries from a grocery store. I believe he carried him like an old lady across the street. He probably thought about it and really want to like make him look bad. You know, Errol Spence has had a great career, but like I said in my last video, when you are a fighter, you have to stay busy and you have to take tune-ups. You have to keep the knife sharp. Errol Spence didn't believe in tune-ups because he said that tune-ups, basically, you know, it's like you're not assuring yourself. No, Errol, you're wrong. As you being a professional boxer should know better than that. Knowing the history of all fighters, Muhammad Ali took 2 tune-ups before he fought a Bulldog and Joe Frazier. Roy Jones has took tune-ups. Sugar Ray Leonard has took Duran has taken tune-ups. Joe Louis has took tune-ups. Jersey Joe Walcott. These cats have took tune-ups. So what makes you any exception? You had a great career, but your style was still the same, always on the line. Even when he was being trained by Ronnie Shields, when I was boxing, well, after my loss in the Golden Gloves in 1996, you have to learn how to drop, step, drop, step, drop, step, drop, step. When you drop, step, you're squatting low, you boom, drop, boom, step, drop. You come up. Either you coming up with the right hand, you come up with left hook, you come up with an uppercut, but you squat low. You work on your footwork. You work on turning to the side, your angles. Yes, most boxers can lead behind the jab, but you got to keep your head up to center line. You got to move your head. If any people know how to dance about the WAP, you do the WAP, right? That's the same thing when you go to the gym. Look in the mirror, you work on moving your head. Errol Spence, the way he was training, you know, Ronnie Shields did add some things to his game, but he's an old dog now, learning new tricks where he should have been learned, you know? But I give him credit. He went 12 rounds, but it's over right now for Errol Spence. And I'm proud that he had a great career. What's next? We don't know. But this concludes The Dead Arm Dentist. And I'm Wu Beasley. Shout out to all y'all. Peace.